All right. For those of you that don't know me, I am John's younger brother, Steve. For those of you that do know me, you understand why John and Joe are very nervous right now. I do want to say thank you for everyone showing up. I know it was a tough day with the weather. I do have a surprise. They told me right before they're planning a 1-year anniversary dinner. They haven't decided between Tornado Alley or right in the middle of hurricane season in Florida. So just wait, we'll figure that out. All right, you know how there's those people that they just like pick up a baseball bat and hit it, or pick up a bowling ball, throw a strike, or join a fantasy football league and just decimate everyone and win the Garden Bar League championship? Well, that's my brother. He just can get anything and he's good at it. I believe there's a word for that, but jag-off. That's When we were younger, my brother used to convince me to do all these different things, you know, and say, hey Steve, I want to play catch. Hey Steve, bet you won't do this. And if you don't believe me, try this one on. Hey Steve, go climb that cement wall and catch us a cat. I'm not that stupid. I'm not going to climb a cement wall, but we named her Furball. But I do find it funny though, because back then, you know, I was a little puppet, and now Jill's the puppet master pulling the strings. Get ready to dance for a long time. But today's about one thing, and that's love. So it's hard to put what love is into words. Many people have different opinions of what it is, but there was a great poet who had an opinion. I'm going to read that here. I'll be the sun shining on you. Hey, Cinderella, step in your shoe. I'll be your non-stop lover. Get it while you can. Your non-stop miracle. I'm your man. Get out of my dreams. Get into my car. That famous poet is named Billy Ocean. Yeah, real famous. Everyone knows Billy. So, he's one of the most respected poets that I know. Now, I never heard the story of your two's first date, but I'm just gonna kind of walk through what I think it was like. All right? So we got John getting ready at home, just got out of the shower. He didn't need to shave, he did that a month ago. He's still making sure every piece of clothing matches to a T. Puts on a spritz of his favorite cologne. I believe it was called Arrogance by some modern named Rick. So, then we go over to the Bittner household. Jill has 11 outfits spread out all over her room with 8 pairs of shoes. Can't decide which one to get into. Tries them all on, finally makes a decision. John, he's running about 10 to 15 minutes late. Yeah, typical. Which is good because Jill changed her mind 3 more times. So they finally go to the restaurant. John looks at the menu, makes a decision, puts down the menu, pulls out his phone, tweets Palm. Checks for any pirate scores, they lost. Jill's still trying to make up her mind. She's eliminated anything white, because that's gross. Anything mushy. Oh wait, there's a good dish. Oh, it has garlic in it. That will ruin her breath for the next month. So anyway, they're talking, they're chit-chatting. She finally asks, how do you say your last name? It's a tough one. Sobkiewicz. She tries to remember. On the way home, they pass by a store that sells kids' supplies for school. She says, can we stop a minute? About 2 hours and 28 minutes later, she's a fourth of the way through. Then she says, you know what, we can finally leave. Not because she's done, because she's going to come back with a friend. So, they're finally home. Jill's lying in bed, and she's thinking to herself, Sobkiewicz, that's a tough name. But Jill, I have some advice for you. Just remember, clap the syllables. When John told me you guys were getting engaged, she asked me if I could hold the ring because he didn't want you finding it, but it was weird having it at my house, so he decided to just put it in the oven because you'd never find it there. Alright, okay. That's enough fun. Let's get serious for a second here. There's two things that I know for sure. One, Bigfoot is real. Alright? Two, family is the most important thing in life. Alright, when we were younger, my brother got offered a job in Florida, and the guy offered to let him live there. So he said, "You want to come to Florida?" He said, "Only if my little brother can." And that means a lot. So, but Jill, I couldn't have asked for a better sister. I could have climbed up a cement wall and found a better sister. Alright? But, as I look around and you see aunts, you see uncles, grandparents, parents, and you see the traditions that they've, passed down and the love they've passed down. It's exciting for me to know that someday those will be our families. And maybe someday one of your kids will be doing the best man speech at one of my kids' weddings. Hopefully, just as good as I am. Hopefully, my ability to talk in public. He gets the height, the metabolism, all right? What do I get? I can talk in public. So anyways, to our future families, let's all raise our glasses. Cheers.